NoSQL Introduction. NoSQL databases. First, NoSQL is a form of unstructured storage. This means that NoSQL databases do not have a fixed table structure, like the ones found in relational databases. As you see on the left, a structured database is very heavily dependent on rows, columns, and tables. The unstructured database has a wide variety of different types of data. Why NoSQL? Well, with the explosion of social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter, the demand to manage large data has grown tremendously. NoSQL databases have resolved the challenges that were faced in storing, managing, analyzing, and archiving big data. Also, these databases have gained a lot of popularity due to high performance, high scalability, and ease of access. These databases may include key value pair databases, document databases, and column-based data stores. Types of NoSQL. There are basically 4 types of NoSQL databases: key value, document, column, and graph. The key value database has a big hash table of keys and values. Oracle's NoSQL, a Redis server, and Scaleris are examples of key value store databases. Document-based databases. This type stores documents made up of tagged elements. Examples include MongoDB, CouchDB, OrientDB, and RavenDB. Column-based databases. Each storage block contains data from only one column. Examples are Bigtable, Cassandra, HBase, and Hypertable. And lastly, graph-based database. This is a network database that uses nodes to represent and store data. Examples are Neo4j, InfoGrid, Infinite Graph, and FlockDB. The availability of choices in NoSQL databases has its own advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is it allows you to choose a design according to your system requirements. However, because you have to make a choice based on requirements, there is always a chance that the same database product may not be used properly. RDBMS versus NoSQL. Data storage. For data storage in an RDBMS, data is stored in a relational model in tabular format with numerous rows and columns. NoSQL comprises a host of different databases with different data storage models. For schemas, each record in an RDBMS follows a fixed schema. The columns are defined and locked before data entry. On the other hand, schemas in NoSQL are dynamic. You can add new columns at any time. Performance. Relational databases are not optimized for high performance in applications where massive data is stored and processed frequently. NoSQL databases perform much better in scenarios with large amounts of data. And scalability. RDBMS supports vertical scaling. To handle more data, RDBMS typically requires a bigger server. However, this will increase the cost and is much more difficult to do than horizontal scaling that is supported by NoSQL. You can scale a horizontal NoSQL across multiple servers. Multiple servers are cheap commodity hardware or cloud instances that make scaling cost-effective horizontally much more efficient compared to vertical scaling. And reliability. Relational databases are highly consistent and reliant. Most NoSQL databases do not support reliability features such as atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability, which are natively supported by a relational database.